Hello, welcome to the review of the Smith Wesson M&P22. First of all, I actually decided to get this gun. I did lots of research. I was looking between getting, the SR22, the Walther P22, the Sig Mosquito, or this. I came down to this just because of the overwhelming good reviews about this gun. So when you get this, what's included, you get the carrying case with it. Go inside, you've got the first fired round from it. You've got a gun lock, an NRA flyer, warranty for it, and the user's manual guide. Come in here, pistol itself. The magazine actually comes inside of it. I just put it in there. I like to keep it separate. This only comes with one magazine, unfortunately. Isn't horrible. I decided to get the 12 round magazine. The 10 round one is mainly for California, and you get some tools with it. So first off, I'm going to show you guys nothing in the magazine. Chamber's clear. It's a safe gun. So this gun is sold by Smith Wesson. It's manufactured by Walther, but with Smith Wesson specifications. It's the same size as the M&P9 and the M&P40, so it's going to feel the same. It's a good training weapon for anybody who has the bigger version of these. Now this slide itself, that was a big selling point in buying a 22 pistol. A lot of the slides out now use it's a zinc alloy. I didn't want a zinc alloy slide really on a 22 or any gun for that matter, just because it seems pretty fragile. This slide is, according to the manufacturer's site, it is a aerospace aluminum alloy, so it's a lot stronger. I was pretty happy with that when I figured that one out. It's 24 ounces unloaded. According to the Smith & Wesson site, that's the same weight as the unloaded 9 and 40. The grip is polymer. It's not interchangeable like the other ones, but it feels pretty good. I mean, unless you're really very picky about your grips, you shouldn't have any problems with it. Ambidextrous thumb safety. Now if I remember right, since it's made in Germany, the import law says it has to have the thumb safety, otherwise it probably wouldn't. I don't mind it, I just don't use it. The frame itself of the gun is metal, so it's not all polymer. For those of you people that really don't like the new polymer guns, really, which I understand. The magazine release can be reversed for right or left-handed shooters. You got ambidextrous slide stop and release here on both sides. You've got a loaded chamber indicator right there, and it doesn't actually pop up with anything. What it is it's a little window, and you look through. If you can see the brass, that means there's a loaded chamber. Now on here, I know there's a lot of people that they're going against the whole tactical look of pistols coming out. It does have a 3-slot Picatinny rail on the front here. It's good for mounting lasers, so you don't have to have a grip mounted laser. You can have it up here, you can mount flashlights, any sorts of stuff like that. And if you want to, obviously, just leave it with nothing on it. There's also a magazine disconnect safety. So when the magazine is disconnected, gun doesn't fire, put it back in. There you go. The sights on here, they're fully adjustable dovetail. The elevation is adjusted by this little screw right here. And the windage, there's also, when you get in your kit, there's little tools that come with this. One of them is an Allen wrench, and it basically uses a set screw. You unscrew it and you can drift the sight either way you want, and then just tighten up the set screw again. That's for windage. It also has a wrench that comes with this, and it goes to this. It's actually a threaded barrel. You can attach a suppressor to it, which is nice. No practical reason really to attach a suppressor to a 22 pistol, but heck, why not if you can? So the takedown of this is very easy. What you do is you don't even have to pull it back like the normal ones. You flip this down and pull it out, just like that. Pull it back all the way, lift it up, right off the end of the barrel. You basically got 3 main pieces. There's the guide rod, recoil spring, and slide. Now here's the hammer inside here. And like I said, magazine disconnect, can't do anything. If put the magazine in and you happen to release the hammer while it's taken apart, you'll actually have to push this back down before you can put the slide back on. Will not work any other way, unfortunately. Some people have had hiccups with that before. So put it back together. It's really easy. There's angles on this. Fits directly into there. It can only go in one way. So you put that right in there. Recoil spring back on the guide rod. Line the recoil spring up with the guide rod hole on the slide itself. Pull it back over the barrel. Capture it with the rails. Slide it back. Push it back in. Pop up. There you go. It's ready to go again. Now the trigger itself in this, I like. It has a lot of take up, so you're not just going to barely touch this thing and it'll go off. I like to have a fair amount of pull before I actually have to fire it. So that's a good thing. It's got the hinge there. There's your take up, and it could seem like a lot of take up, but after that it's just simple. I mean, there's virtually nothing after the take up. You just boom. Trigger pull's pretty light. It's not heavy like the P22 or anything like that. It's I want to say 4 pounds, 5 pounds maybe, of pull when you go pull this. Now a lot of people with 22 full slide pistols have had problems with failure to ejects, failure to feeds. I've taken this out and I used, first off, 200 rounds of the CCI mini mags just to break it in. Before I went out, I field stripped and cleaned this thing. It's pretty greased when you get it. But anyway, 200 rounds of this before I did anything else, just to break it in. After that, I used American Eagle These are hollow points, copper plated. It's about $15 on sale for 400 of these. They're not the cheapest ones you can get, but I recommend them. Just not as much corrosion and buildup because of the the copper plated. I had none. There's no failure to feeds, no failures to ejects, and that's after about 300 shots, 200 of the CCI mini mags, and 100 of the American Eagle hollow points, which is a big thing. It's kind of fearful it would follow in the footsteps of the Walther P22 as far as its pickiness with ammo, but I've also seen that it can go through all sorts of ammo. It can go through the cheap bulk ammo with very few problems, which in my opinion is a big plus. And so that's the basic review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is once again the Smith Wesson M&P22. It runs anywhere from 380 to 420-ish, I want to say, depending on where you get it. There you go.